there a chance? Yes, it is. Finally, the misery comes to an end. Rauf takes the catch. I guess the gloves had got the message for him to go after the bowling. Even if you lose your wicket, not a problem. We've got plenty in the dugout. So finally, Pakistan gets another breakthrough.
You can see he's not in his proper element. He went for the big one. The signs had come from the dressing room, and it was easy for Ghazi to pick that up. Much to the delight of the Pakistan fans, he got a well-deserved wicket. He's got his second. Rauf, Liton Kumar Dash walks back after scoring 41 of 51 to 6-2 for 4.
Rishad Hussain is the new batter in, the leg spinner. He's a tall guy, and you'd look to use that long handle. He's got 3 overs to go after this, 3 deliveries in this over. Gone right through. Just had a feeling that Rishad has come up with the mindset he's going to attack from ball 1. He was nowhere close to that. He's just had a wild swing at it, and he's missed everything.
Rauf, the experienced, knew exactly what was in the batter's mind. He knew he was going to throw his bat at him and got into that lovely length and a little reflection, I think, of the thighs and thundering on the death rattle behind Rishad Hussain. Rauf is on a hat trick. Well-deserved wicket once again. He has been brilliant. To walk back without bothering the scorers, 262 for 5.
Rauf will be bowling to Afif, who's the new batter in. He's coming round the wicket now on a hat-trick. There's Afif and his numbers, but right now he's more concerned about how to block this hat-trick off. Here comes Haris. It's gone down the leg side. They're asking a question, but the umpire says it's a wide. So he's technically still on a hat-trick. You'd better stay with that.
You'd like that. Rather a loose delivery down the leg side. I think the wide negates that hat-trick, doesn't it? It's no longer a hat-trick, unfortunately, from Rauf's point of view, and they're not quite sure about it. I think 6 bowlers have taken hat-tricks for Pakistan one-day internationals. Jalaluddin, I understand, the first one. Wasim Akram. That expectation rather fizzled out.
Yeah, he was in 2 minds because he was telling the keeper that it has brushed something. It's not a wide. And then Rizwan told him, it's up to you. If you take that, then you might not be on a hat-trick. Back to being over the wicket for the right-hander. It's good over this. brilliant over. 4 runs given, 2 wickets taken, 264 for 5. Shaheen will be bowling his final over. He's got 1 for 42 in his. He's all set and ready at the top of his mark. 3 more overs to go. The 25 extras on that screen there. That's the bit of a worry, a concern. That's a large number. Good delivery, just tipping in.
Well, into his last over, Shaheen has got 1 wicket, but I tell you what, he's bowled so economically, under 5 and over in this format. He's going at 4.69, and that is real excellent bowling when the conditions are not that conducive. It's a batting friendly wicket. He's bowled with a lot of heart. He's bowled very accurately, led the team well, and has kept the batters in check. Now what's the delay once again? And I think the bails, one of the Zinger bails, has stopped working. Got hit in the last over, I think. And they're making sure the fourth umpire rather, and Masudur Rahman Mukul, they're replacing the bails at the bowler's end.
Yeah, running out of batteries there. Needs a thought. Here comes Shaheen. Yeah, there's protection there. So, yeah, boundaries haven't been easy to come by. Connections haven't been as desired by the batters. You're doing a little comparison as Pakistan also didn't get that 300 plus. They lost 7 wickets for 43 runs. But the difference between the two today is that they haven't lost wickets in heaps. But they just haven't been able to get that scoreboard moving at the pace they would have liked. Wickets have fallen at regular intervals. Yes, 158 for 2, 194 for 3, and then 262 for 4. So there's been a gap, but runs haven't really come that freely. Almost approximately 50 balls for 50 runs.
You can see there's the intention by the batters to get a move on, trying to just play some more attacking strokes. The Pakistan were 103 for the first wicket, and the Bangladesh were 105. Talking about the second ODI for Pakistan, and they're looking at 300 plus, ended up at 275. Bangladesh seem to be going the same way, and it's eerie. It's uncanny, isn't it, Sikandar, that Pakistan scored only 114 in the first game. Bangladesh scored 114. Very similar. Civil run, gets quite a bit of bat on that, and just the right time for a very, very good boundary. Nexus pay boundary, just erring enough to allow the batsman to swivel around and get enough on it to get 4 very, very precious runs at this moment.
Yes, probably the third time it has been played in that zone. Every time the ball that has been down the leg side has been put away. And this a welcome boundary for Bangladesh. Just pushes them to the 270s now. And they've scored 58 runs now since the 40th over. Asking for 2. Asking for 2. Can the non-striker come back? Can he come back in time? Good dive put in. He's safe. Looks safe. Well done, Afif.
Just reading the pace of that ball very well. Might have a quick look at that. Upstairs.
TV
Dutch
umpire to
Bangla
the
Bank
director,
decision
umpire
pending.
review for run out at the bowler's end. Your best start on angle, please. again. Bat's grounded. I'm ready to make my decision for the big screen.
Next is Spain not out, and we carry on. 2 good runs taken, 3 important runs taken, 9 runs already in this over.
Runs here, spun the gap, will be a boundary. Second one in the over. Now the runs are coming in. 48 gone, 277 for 5. It was a good over that. 2 boundaries came in, and now Haris Rauf with his final over. 3 for 47 for Haris Rauf coming round the wicket.
And he keeps on doing that to left-handers, doesn't he? Right the way through this innings. With every left-handers, he's angled the ball in, made them go, cramped them for space, got the inside edges. Lucky there for Afif Hussain. That's the boundary. Last one, he came down. It was just wide enough. Could free his arms and then go and place it in between the two, bisecting the 2 fielders for a super shot.
Maybe sweep it out there.
On the move, Bangladesh looking at quick runs. They've got just the 2 because of some accurate bowling. Who will bowl the last over, Sikandar? You reckon? Definitely not Sadakat, that's for sure. Most likely Fahim Ashraf. He bowled so well in the previous game.
Change of pace. Good thing to see that you're bowling those death overs and you have a good head on your shoulders. There.
Just the control he has and the confidence in bowling slow deliveries and making sure they land in the right areas. Just the 2 runs in the penultimate over in a match which has been friendly, on a track which has been friendly to the batters who are on the lookout for runs. This is top class bowling from Haris Rauf.
Yeah, just not getting that timing going. You can see that the left-hander is trying to make room and then access the offside, but it's been too good. And he's been mixing it up very well, Haris Rauf. The pace, the control and the length. Good thinking fast bowler. It's working for him. And as you said, 3 runs. Now he's got to finish off well. He's got 2 more deliveries in the over. Pakistan would be happy to see that boundaries are not coming in as freely in this over. Wickets, not a problem. That's a brilliant delivery. Again, moving away after the swing of the bat.
He's annoyed with himself. Yeah, he knows it's swung away, but he can't do that. If you're premeditating, understandably, he'll be going for the big shots. 1 ball left. What a fantastic spell it has been. Haris Rauf, the dignitaries up there, some of the board directors up in front of the president's box, vantage point.
Again, That's well ball. Might go to a boundary. No, it's been cut off, but the idea was right, following the batter, not allowing him space. 2 more added to the total. End of the over, 49 gone. 282 for 5. So the final over, and Fahim. A very odd bounce, just around the half volley, you could say, which is the most irritating part for a keeper. Doesn't get a clean collection rather, and a bye.
Very intelligently bowled, slow delivery, 116 clicks. That foxed the keeper, that awkward bounce, and another extra added on. But Tawhid has got to go. 42 of 44 boundaries. Let's have a look at him slowing it down. Yep. Underneath the ball and awkward for the keeper.
Yeah, with his standards, he should have collected that. Cracks away, there's protection. Just a single.
The death over bowling of the Pakistani bowlers has been so impressive. You've got to take the circumstances into account. And the track is so conducive to batting, and the batters have dominated virtually right through the match. And then when it matters, you've slowed them down. You haven't really allowed them to free their arms, kept it accurate, slow deliveries mixed with angled ones. Excellent stuff.
It's not bad for someone who's been just standing at the boundary for the longest period. Fahim Ashraf. He suddenly comes and bowls the last over, and he's bowled, conceded 2 singles, and there's been a bye in that as well, which won't go to him.
Sikandar, I think a lot of things going through the mind of Tawhid Rida in particular. He's got to go for it. Throw caution to the wind.
Yeah, trying to work it over fine leg. They'll come back for the second. Wasn't intended to go in that region, but yeah, nevertheless, they add 2 more.
Yeah, you've got to try and innovate. I can go with Tawhid Rida. I can see what he's trying to do. Maybe didn't get in the part of the bat, the timing a little awry. But that's good to see. At least he's making an effort to get a big hit going. There's the 2 balls left in the innings. Pakistan have done well to claw the Bangladesh total back. Look to be going over the 300 mark.
Yeah, just holding the shot a little bit. Found that there's no pace. Bowled it into the pitch. 2 more added. 289 now on the board with the last ball to come up.
Yeah, brace here, brace there adds up to a boundary or 4 runs, so they'll take it. They'll want to finish with a flourish. Let's go for it. 11 balls since the last boundary. Can they finish with a 4? To wait and see. Last ball coming. Fahim Ashraf has bowled well to restrict Bangladesh to 7 in the first 5 deliveries of the last over.
Straight to the fielder. He won't throw it. Fahim Ashraf says, take it easy. We're happy with the single. So Bangladesh, after being asked to bat first, have managed 290 for 5. They had 5 in the dugout. They batted 50 overs. Ridoy remains not out on 48, but you got to give it to the Pakistan bowlers, spinners, and the faster ones who really did allow the home side to go berserk in the last 10 overs, especially. They were 213 at the end of the 40 over mark, and they managed 290 in the 50 overs. Quick look at their batting. What a start given by Saif and Tanzit. Tanzit was the one who got his maiden century, ODI century, 107 to his name. Then Tanzit and Shanto had a partnership. From there on, the run scoring didn't really come about as they would have expected. Litton was struggling a little bit. Some good bowling. Shaheen Shah Afridi tried 7 bowlers today, and the top 3 finished their 10 overs. 3 wickets for 52 for Haris Rauf, a wicket each for Shaheen and Abrar. So the target, Pakistan, if they want to lift the trophy, they need 291 in 50 overs at 5.82 runs and over. A short break, and then we'll come back to you with the chase.